When I was 17, I was treated like a rock star. And I shared the stage with Kevin Garnett. You ever heard of him?
The number one question, people always ask me, whatever happened to Ronnie Field?
He could dominate and do whatever it is he wanted to do on the court.
51-inch vertical, you throw it up there, Ronnie Fields will go up and get it.
I jumped over a guy. Cool. I've seen him do it a couple times in high school.
I still tell stories to this day about the guy. Seen him flying around, it kind of remind you of Michael Jordan.
We started to hear the stories of the dunks and this, that, and the other, the stories of him putting up big numbers.
And the stands would be jammed.
That was a free-ring circus. Cameras following you all over, people, women.
All the talk was about Kobe and Ronnie as the two best guards, in the nation.
I'm sure he thought he was going to walk right into the NBA.
Until it all came crashing down and my life changed forever.
He called me from the hospital and he was like, "Mom, I've been in a car accident."
I just remember it being like the Twilight Zone.
They told me he could be paralyzed. And I just prayed to God.
I sat up day and night crying, wondering what would happen next.
I knew he was going to play again, and he was dunking the basketball with the halo on his head.
It was like a wake-up call, but I chose to ignore it.
And then the next thing I heard was, I remember like it was yesterday, prep legend Ronnie Fields was arrested, involved in some type of a sexual misconduct case with a young lady. And I thought, oh God, Ronnie, what have you done?
And then all these things just started happening.
He loved DePaul, and that's where he wanted to go.
They were all saying that Meyer turned the kid down. Why wouldn't he give an opportunity? And I'm like, guys, you don't understand. It's not me that turned him down.
It was like my world was falling apart.
It became a question of whether he was going to get a fair shot.
If he hadn't broke his neck, he would have been a first-round NBA draft pick.
I scouted, I've coached, I've seen thousands of players. I don't know why he didn't get the opportunity, but Ronnie Fields, it's a crying shame that he did not play in the NBA because he was good enough.
I can't put a specific reason or any kind of, nothing that I can think of why he didn't make the league. It still, at times, don't make any sense.
I guess we'll never know because no one's talking about it, no one's saying why.
Hindsight is 20/20, and we are going to be speculating as to how he would have been or what it would have been like.
He had a special thing, and that's why I think people are like, oh gosh, Ronnie didn't make it.
It's easy to give up. It's easy to throw the towel in. And that's not what makes you. What makes you is fighting when the odds are against you.
He was a guy who could easily not play at all and just say, I should have, would have, could have. And he's still doing it, just like we are.
Measuring from where we come from, a lot of people don't make it. He humbles himself and say, well, I'm still playing. I'm still able to walk.
Life isn't all about bouncing the ball and being a success. Sometimes success is being able to bounce back from mistakes that you make.
I can't control what happened in the past, and I definitely can't predict the future. Only thing I can do is live for today.
Ronnie was more than a basketball player.
Ronnie has become a folk hero.
The man's aura was bigger than I don't even think he really understands on how many people he affects.
To this day, you can go in the barbershop and bring his name up, and they'll still argue who's the best. And his name is up there.
If I went on my radio show right now and I said, whatever happened to Ronnie Fields, we'd have full phone lines.
You need people like Ronnie to expound on his experiences so that every kid out there would know, man, this ain't guaranteed. Because I couldn't have been any better than the player of the year. I couldn't have been any better than Ronnie Fields.
So, whatever happened to Ronnie Fields? Well, here's my story.
Ronnie is one of those guys that will be talked about forever.
When Ronnie was on top, everybody named Mom wanted to be Ronnie Fields.
Ronnie Fields' situation happened for a reason. I believe that the best thing that ever happened to him is that he didn't make it to the NBA.
They say I will always be a legend in their minds. I guess that it's safe to say that I'm before my time. Won't stop till I reach perfection. I'll keep trying. Forever spread my wings. I'll keep flying. 50-inch vertical, cricket in a gerbil move. seems to have a clue. Dunking on you every chance. Kevin Garnett throwing oops. People screaming from the stands. Outfits golden royal blue. Wearing number 23, averaging 32. I was gonna shoot a 3, but I prefer to take a 2. Take off from the dotted line and dunk on anything that moves. Pony, you don't stand a chance. This is what I'm born to do. Talk to give it all I can. Been in this since 92. First sophomore in history to ever go down to the Nike All-American in hoop. Ronnie soon to be a brand. Mama Ronnie's on the news. Everybody's making plans. Mama get prepared to move. Got a gift that's heaven sent. Know the NBA could use. Guess the college wasn't meant. Tried to go away to school. Signed a letter of intent at the ball, but I was rude. Academically ineligible was the breaking news. I've never been afraid to lose. Farragut is where I played. My high school career is huge. Coaches looking at my plays. Players working on their moves. Sinners working on their legs. Wishing they was in my shoes. Once again, I'm in the news. Now they talking about my grades. Ronnie's being ridiculed. Taught to never be afraid. Plus, I'm not one bit of fool. Never let them hold you down. I guess what they say is true. Build you up to break you down. Overcame their every move. Thanking God, I give them praise. Lord, I owe it all to you. Then I had that accident. Broke my neck, thought I was through. God, I serve is excellent. Brought me back within a few. Working on my left again. And my defense then improved. Drafted in the 7th round. Homie,